Okay, here's some good news. Sweden, you had. Okay, so anyway, Sweden, this is great news. You had 15 views yesterday, Sweden. All 15 was used for the 18 and under crowd. So thanks so much for you young folks in Sweden who continue to support this channel. Questions and comments are always welcome. Okay, so now let's just. Okay, so here we go. Here we go, Sweden. Now Sweden did something a little curious, and that's that during the summer they went from a 7-day reporting cycle to a 4-day reporting cycle, meaning that they were only reporting COVID-19 cases and deaths on Tuesday to Friday, which meant that Tuesday's numbers include Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday's numbers. Okay, but it's kind of hard, as you see, it's kind of hard to complain too much because your numbers are pretty doggone good. Once you get below the yearly level, the numbers are pretty dog. Sweden's numbers are pretty doggone good. Okay. Hooker Nakamura. Okay. Anyway, Sweden, you can see here that your 2020 COVID-19 cases have passed 2020. Okay. And your 20, but here's where the good news begins. There's a very good chance, Sweden, that your 2020 COVID-19 deaths will not catch 2020 deaths. Now you can see this is why we don't really know what the daily numbers are because these spikes are Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday numbers. Okay, so we're concerned with this blue line, this trend line. And what this tells us is that back in the spring, you had a very long Sweden had a very long declining pattern in COVID-19 cases. Then in July, like say the U.S., Israel, and a couple other countries, they saw an increase in July. Before again the numbers began to fall a little bit, and now they're starting to creep up. Now here's the question: if all these countries are starting to increase a little bit in the fall, uh, what does that what does that what does that tell us about the vaccine? What does that tell us about the disease? Okay. So what you can see here, Israel, that you had you were averaging 864 deaths per day or cases per day. They can see that the deaths, while it's some volatility here, the overall trend is still down from here all the way down to here. Okay, so Sweden's deaths are looking crazy low there. Let's come back over here now. Now for the 14-day period ending on November 11th, you were averaging 4.6 deaths per day. Weekly numbers, monthly numbers. Well, look how crazy those Sweden your numbers are here. Yeah, you had a 1, 2, 3 month decline, then a 2 month increase, but still, these cases are less than are right around 25,000, a little under per month compared to where you were back over here. Okay, don't lose track of all the progress you have made. Okay, don't lose track of all this progress you made over here. Okay, what about deaths? one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 months in a row, Sweden, you had a decline in COVID-19 deaths. Okay, in COVID-19 deaths. Okay. Then you had this August September increase here. Okay. What about okay, Sweden? That takes care of your numbers for today. Be sure to come back at 8 p.m. this evening. If you follow me on YouTube, be sure to come back 8 p.m. this evening on Twitch. I'll be doing a live data analytics stream, a live stream on Dave's data analytics channel. The link's in the description below. At 8 p.m., it's all about our programming and data analytics. Okay. Thanks so much for your time, Sweden. I'll see you at 8 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern U.S. time this evening.